Hello, BookTube. I'm Peg, the Book Prize Addict. And in all the excitement of the Booker list coming out yesterday or the day before, whatever. Anyway, I forgot about another one of my favorite prizes in the kind of genre department, but I like them. Probably the biggest mystery prize, the shortlist was announced. Now, this is called the DAGGER prizes, and it's sponsored by the CWA, Crime Writers Association. It's an international. They have all kinds of different prizes. I put the link below so you can look at all the different short lists. They have the gold dagger, the silver dagger, the book, whatever, daggers for nonfiction. Today I'm going to just do the gold dagger, which is the best all-around mystery novel. And the other one I am interested in is they have the international dagger, which is mysteries that have been translated, and those are often good. So maybe I'll get around to doing those sometime. But meanwhile, let me just go through the 6 on the short list for the best mystery or suspense novel. It looks like some good ones too. It's kind of my guilty pleasure in the summers to read these. Okay, first of all, we have All the Truths. This is a debut novel. You're going to have to look down below and click on it to see the authors. These pictures aren't very good. Some of them I can't even see the author. Claire Askew is this one though. Okay, and this takes place in Edinburgh. It's a debut dealing with a woman detective, and this starts with a college shooting, and it mentions that has 3 very strong, distinct women characters who are the dominating characters and the effect on them. Okay, next we have, now don't act like that, come on. Okay, next we have The Puppet Show, and it's the first in a series about the Washington Poe is the detective, I guess, and this first one, The Puppet Show, it deals with a celebrity chef who murders his daughter, maybe, but we're not sure. Anyway, and I was reading that the sequel to it, called The Black Summer, has already come out, deals with the same detective and the same celebrity chef, and people have really rated the second one really high. Anyway, so that looks good. Okay, we have one next that I have actually read called What We Did, and this has an interesting kind of contemporary take on it with the Me Too problems coming up. A young woman named Bridget has a small town dress shop in England, and in walks a former music teacher man that it doesn't really go into it too deeply, but he used to be her music teacher when she was a girl, and there's some abuse went on with him, and it just freezes her in panic. She doesn't know if he recognizes who she is, but she sure knows who he is. And in a small town, she keeps running into him. He's been hired there. He kind of is acting funny about one of the students, and so she takes it upon herself to fix this problem. As I said, I did read it. It's really different and an unusual ending. Okay, next we have the 28th in a series by Donna Leone. She has written about the Guido Brunetti, who's a commissario in Venice, and her books all take place in Venice. You can see that's a arch or something. All of hers have to do with character studies of people and the human condition, and this I think deals with a older man who is wanting to adopt a younger man and leave all his money to him, and it's somebody that the commissioner's father knows, and there's some stuff going on. So this is quite popular. I've seen this actually even at the library. Okay, next we have American by Day, and my my library has that, and I'd really like to read it. It's this author lives, I believe, he's a English speaker, but he lives in Norway, and he had one before this with the same characters called Norwegian by Night, followed by American by Day. And in this, it has a Norwegian woman detective, Sigrid, who the first one was the debut. This is the second in the series. That she's called to go to the U.S. to look for her missing brother, and it gets into the modern situation and politics in the U.S. Anyway, she goes deep into the Adirondack Mountains, which I love seeing. I love atmosphere, so that should make a good read for the summer. Okay, and last we have one that I realized I actually own after I had seen it. It's called Station on the Path to Somewhere Better. Now, my own, I forgot I had it until I looked it up on Amazon to see what it was about, and it mentioned I had bought one, a copy of it, which I remember now I did when this was on the long list. This is the short list, and luckily Amazon warns you. So since my new house, I have my books alphabetical order. I was able to look up under W and find it. I had forgotten all about it. Didn't read it when I got it, of course. So I realize now why I bought it. It should be really good. It's a memoir of a young man called Daniel, and it talks about a car trip he went with his father like 20 years ago, and a violent or something really happened that has affected the family and everyone ever since, and it's interspersed with what's going on now with him. And as I said, it looks good to read, and I actually bought a used copy, so I'll be looking forward to this. Okay, so take a look at some of the others if you're like me and have a guilty pleasure of liking mysteries. And some of the others on the other list, the debuts, actually look great too. So, okay, I need to get back to reading the Booker list so I can report on those. Bye.